Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about Covergirl eye enhancers, eyeshadows. Now you may have noticed that the packaging looks different on these, and I did a video when they first relaunched this on this palette right here. This is called Night Sky. So this is the new packaging. It's like a peachy color. And I had bought this quad online when it first launched because I wanted to try it because that's what we do here. So I already have that video. And then you may have seen my video that I did recently where I was trying to find a dupe for MAC Satin Taupe. And one of the eyeshadows that I was comparing it to was CoverGirl Eye Enhancers Tapestry Taupe. And so I went out and purchased the single, and this is the old packaging because I could not find it yet in the new packaging. Well, I found it in the new packaging at Walmart yesterday. So now what I would like to do is compare the same shadow, the old one to the new one. So obviously the packaging is different, okay? But on my eyes right now, I bought another one of the quads. This is called Naturally Nudes because I'm so into nudes and neutrals recently. So I wanted to try this too. So I did my eye makeup look with this. I used 3 out of the 4 colors. Then what I did was I went in with the Tapestry Taupe and finished the look with this. This is what I have on my lids. So if you look at my lids, do you see any difference at all? Because I don't. I don't see any difference. Okay, long story short, the only thing they changed, you guys, was the packaging. The colors in this line are the same. The color is the same, the formula is the same, the texture, the blending, everything is exactly the same. All they did was change the packaging. And I don't know if the prices have changed or not. I haven't checked on that. But yeah, it's exactly the same. Nothing has changed other than they went from black packaging to peach, and the lettering is different. But yeah, so if you like CoverGirl eyeshadows and you're happy with what you have in your collection now, there is no reason to go out and buy the new ones thinking that they may have changed the formula or something. They have not. CoverGirl eyeshadows are very soft, very shimmery. They're not the greatest formula in the world, but wait a minute. Here's where they shine, you guys. Have you tried these yet? The CoverGirl Clean palettes. This is a different formula than the eye enhancers. They're also a lot more expensive. So it depends, you know. If you're on a budget, you can probably make these work. The brown in this palette that I'm wearing worked pretty well. The other colors were very light, very shimmery, and that's why I decided to go in with the taupe on top because it needed it. If I had just left it the way it was, it would have looked pretty crazy because the colors were so light and lacking in pigmentation. But yeah, if you haven't tried these, this is on a whole nother level. But like I said, you're going to pay a lot more for these than what you would pay for the eye enhancers. But these are so good. Yeah, I have these in Midnight Sky, Spiced Copper, and Mellow Mauve. And I really, really like these. And I think it's worth the extra money, but you know, that's up to you. I don't know what your budget is, but tapestry taupe is doesn't even look taupe to me. I mean, it's so light and so sheer that you cannot get the color that's in the pan here, which is too bad. Maybe what I could try doing next time is trying a different base, because on my eyes before I used these, I have corrector and concealer, really is what I use. I don't use an eyeshadow primer anymore. So maybe I could use a colored base under these and then see if I get a different kind of result, or maybe even a standard eyeshadow primer. You know what? Let's try this out. Let's try this out. I'm going to insert a clip right here. Okay, hello. So what we are going to do is let's take the new e.l.f. Lock It Down eyeshadow primer and see if I put some of this on my wrist and blend it in a little bit. Okay, so that's the spot right there. And then if we take the new Covergirl tapestry taupe and with a different finger take some of that, so that's what it looks like swatched, and put it on that eyeshadow primer, would that make a difference? Yes, it does, you guys. That makes the difference, okay? And another option would be to take a colored base. Closest thing I have to this shade is the e.l.f. No Budge Matte Shadow Stick in Thrift Shop. And let's put that right next to it. And you got to blend quick with these because they set up very fast. And then let's put some on top of that. And does that make a difference? Yes, it does. Wow, okay. So either one of those is going to give you this shade. So that's my bad then. By just using concealer as eyeshadow primer, that's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it with these anyway. Because see, usually I can get away with that and I don't have any issues. But with something like this that isn't as pigmented, if you put it over a primer or a colored base, that is the result that you're going to get. So the next time I use these, that is what I'm going to do. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to do that very soon and really, test out that theory. But based on what it's doing on my wrist here, I would say that that is what made the difference. And just in case you were wondering, well, that was with the new formula. What about with the old formula? I did the same thing underneath here. I used the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer right here, and I used the e.l.f. thrift shop colored eyeshadow stick. And I do see a difference there, do you? Look at the difference in the color and the pigmentation. I would say that the old formula actually is more of a true taupe and is more pigmented. So what did they do? What did they do? They did change it a little bit, and it only shows up when you put it over a base. So I actually prefer the old one. So I'm glad that I purchased this before this disappears, because I really have to say I like the color of this better than this. And it doesn't, see, when I tilt it like that, you can see the difference. There is a difference. But yeah, so if you liked the old tapestry taupe by Covergirl, I'm sure a lot of stores will be putting it on clearance, trying to get rid of it. But yeah, very, very interesting. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then you know what to do. Helps my channel when you do. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.